actually work.
White checkers in the air. Oh, Michael! Now overshoots turn one.
Green, green, green. Three wide with half.
They're running into each other left and right.
All clear, nice work. Outside on your property. All clear.
is in the air.
Oh shit, man. I don't know why he does that. You know,
Oh, Michael! Now overshoots turn one.
Green, green, green. 3 wide with hand.
They're running into each other left and right.
yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I can tell you if you can join, like, maybe at the end when it's finished, you can try and join. You can try and join, see if it works, Yeah, I'll look too.
Outside on your property. All clear.
I just checked on the server, so I saw like 21 drivers, so I was wondering who the hell disconnected and yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look at like some other providers for next season because I don't know. The guys we're hosting from now says it's not on their side, but there's a lot of different people that are getting disconnected all the time, so I'm not sure. 1 minute 20 seconds. 20 seconds. I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna tell you when it's completely finished, when everybody's finished in goal. Hopefully you can join then, because there's like a 5-minute delay after the session ends. So I'm thinking maybe it's possible to join then. Hopefully that works, because I don't want to do like last on Silverstone when Caro joined and it fucked up someone's hot lap. You can't join during the race. It's hard coded. Okay, get ready because there's 20 seconds. Yeah, just need to make sure everybody finishes. Or maybe I can tell you to join when the last guy is on, like, just in front of the finish line or something. Okay, so everybody that finishes the finish line now will go into the goal. Let's see. Most people's already gone into the pits, but there's 3 cars still out. Let's see. Yeah, Full Daisy is still out. Yeah, get ready to join. Full Daisy is. Okay, join now. You're on the grid. Sweet. So it works. Okay, so then we can do that for the future as well. Awesome. Good to know. Yeah. Good luck, man. Yeah, I can move. Yeah, I can move. this. Oh, thanks. I heard you. Shit. Fuck me. Oh fuck, well fuck it, I'm just gonna do. Welcome to today's race at Brands Hatch. This is round 4 of the Olympus Racing League European Series. Today we'll be joined by me, and my co-commentator couldn't be here today, unfortunately. So it will just be me, and I will be doing the commentary and the camera work. Right now we're on the warm-up lap, and unlike the usual podium taker, or sorry, I'm a little bit thrown here. Yeah, Mark Whitford, he usually is on pole position, but today he qualified only 3rd. And Brands Hatch is a really hard track overtake on, so it's going to be interesting to see how the race will be played out. As some of you might know, the car in first place right now is Lucas Fessler. He's second in the overall standings, currently chasing Mark Whitford. Mark Whitford, of course, in the gray and yellow McLaren in third place right now. The car we're watching right now should be Christopher Hoffman. He is one of the top contenders in the silver class right now. And, surprised that he is so high on the grid. I think we are getting ready to start here any second. They line up 2 columns, or just a big mess right now, from what it looks like. Yep, there we go. Now it's starting to look like something. Soon coming up on the starting line here. Hopefully we get a clean first lap. Looks like we lost someone. Oh no. Alright. There we go. About to go green.
Green light. Give it all you can.
And here we go. So we're following Albin Petit. Looks like the first corners looking pretty clean. Albin Petit gained 1 position already. So we're watching A. Lagante right now. This is his first race in the season. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do. Yeah, it looked like we had a clean first couple of turns here. Very good. Antonello Lagante is the only Italian in the grid currently. I think we have 2 Greek, but only 1 Italian. Oh, as we see, the 2 Olympus racing drivers fighting it out here. Of course, Albin Petit in the red and blue McLaren. French, and in the blue car is Walter Wilming. He's also driving for Olympus, but they are in 2 different Olympus teams right now. Oh, looked like he was going to go on the inside there, but we also have a battle up ahead. Christopher Hoffman being chased by Kara Sorenko right now in the McLaren, the blue and white one. Mark Whitford looks like he's taken second already. See if Lucas Fessler can pull away more here, or if Mark is going to close that gap. Mark is a really consistent driver. Mark is also the winner of last season. He's a really fast driver, and there's not a lot of drivers that can compete with his consistency. It does not look like this might be his favorite track. If you look at his standings, we can see T. Hermosilla already made his first pit stop. He is not far from being lapped, actually. Of course, Brands Hatch is a very short circuit, so if you go into the pits, you're bound to get laps almost instantly. Christopher Hoffman still holding off against Sorenko. Christopher Hoffman, of course, he's got the good pace in the silver class. Right now he's challenging the pro class. This is interesting to see. Further back in the field, looks like we have Alexander Zawodzki fighting with, is that Baumgartner? A fun fact with Baumgartner is he raced with us in Season 3, but Season 4 he had to have a short break. Right now I believe he has, oh, as we see both Zawodzki and Baumgartner go off. Looked like Baumgartner went a little bit too wide and hit the side of the road. And looks like he's not the only one. Almost looked like there was an oil spill on the track right there. Not sure what happened to all those cars. Maybe they just followed Baumgartner's line and went out wide. The tricky part with Brands Hatch is some corners you have to turn in before you see them. And, you just need to touch the grass a little bit, and you can just go spinning. As we see Baumgartner take his first pit stop here. Of course, for those that are new, you might not know. In the Olympus Season 5 races, we are doing 2 mandatory pit stops. The drivers can change, well, they can change pretty much whatever they want. They can change tires, or they can just refuel, or they can just skip and just do a stop and go. We've seen a few different strategies throughout the season. We had some drivers that try to go for a stop and go in both their pit stops and no tire change, and it didn't quite go as they thought. They lost out in the last part of the race due to tires being totally worn out. So it is almost mandatory to make 1 tire change. It might work on some tracks, but last track, for example, Silverstone, it was not the strategy to go. As we are watching Wouter Wilmink again, still chasing Petit there. And I think behind them we have James Pendry closing up as well. James Pendry is one of the 2 Audi drivers this season. James Pendry competed in the Olympus. Oh, that did not go well for Pendry. Pendry was an innocent bystander in that, as it looks like Wouter is letting Petit back after that incident. Yeah, as I was just gonna say, James Pendry, he competed with us in Season 4, but he competed in the America Series. James Pendry, who is British, but he lives in California, in the US. As we see, oh, there's a lot of drivers having some issues in that corner right there. I'm not sure ACC simulates oil spills, but that sure as hell looks like an oil spill. So many drivers are struggling on just... Oh! A lot of drivers are struggling with the grip on the tires right now. Oh, as we see another car spinning. Not sure which car that was. That might have been... That must have been Hermosilla. Yeah, that was Hermosilla. A lot of spins today. Not a lot of incidents, but... Oh, as we see Mark go wide as well. That is not like him. Mark Whitford is also running his own sim community. I believe they have a season starting right now, although I believe it's full. Mark is not closing the gap. It looks like Fessler is actually pulling away from him. 3 seconds gap right now. Hopefully we can see Lucas Fessler hold on to his position till the end of the race, although I don't want to jinx it. Because Mark Whitford has won the first 3 races. So it's going to be interesting and fun to see another driver on the first place. Lucas Fessler's got lead. Hello, is that Petit catching up to him behind? Petit, of course, did his first pit stop already, so maybe he's got more grip in his tires. Although it's only been 10 minutes. Foldacey has gone up quite a few positions, possibly due to spins. Foldacey is also the only BMW driver this season. Unfortunately, we had another driver signed up with the BMW, but unfortunately he could not make it. Foldacey is also the only Hungarian in the field, I believe. As we see him chase... oh no, I believe that is a lapped car. Yeah, Lagante is in last place right now. But he's one of the few drivers that already have taken their first pit stop. Of course, a few of these drivers are just going to look to get rid of their pit stop early, so they can push to the end. Lagante might be one of those, because I have not seen him make any mistakes. Tom Hanks here is pushing. Trying to catch Foldacey, as we see him closing up quite a bit there. Of course, this track is really hard to overtake, so you got to be careful. Yep, you don't want to push too hard and go out too wide. Just gotta wait for your opportunity. Hopefully, I hope that the driver in front of you makes a mistake. You can sneak through. Definitely looks like Hanks has the pace on Foldacey right now. Hanks really pushing in on his back there. As Foldacey go into the pit lane. As I just mentioned earlier, Foldacey might be trying to get rid of that one pit stop early. And, or change his tire pressures, possibly. See Dave Hammerstedt. Oh, is that Lagante in the... Yeah, Lagante is in the grass, and it looks like he has given up. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Always better to stay in the race until the end. Get some free practice in, you know. Yeah, as we were watching Dave Hammerstedt, and him and James Pender were competing last season in the Olympus America Series, GT3 Series. James Pender, of course, I believe he came in 2nd or 3rd last season. Dave Hammerstedt was competing for the silver class in the Americas as well last season, and I can't really remember where he finished. I think maybe 2nd in the silver class in the Americas season. Of course, this season we didn't have enough drivers for the Americas season, so the American drivers that could make it, they joined the European Series instead. Tom Hanks behind Pendry. Not sure if he's catching up or not. There is a 2-second gap right now. James Pendry is chasing Wouter. I'm wondering if the incident between Wouter and Petit earlier might have had something. Or I wonder if that's what's caused Petit to spin later. He might have had some damage to his rear wing. That might very well have been what happened there. As you see, Daisy is the only pro driver that's taken a pit stop already. He's in the middle of the field right now. Oh, as Wouter just... Yeah, there we go. It's the same place where everybody else seems to be spinning. Not sure what it is with that part of the track. Is really having issues there. Everybody's having issues in that corner. Quite interesting. So we're watching Albon. Albon has a pretty good pace right now. He's got... Okay, that's my bad. His pace is not that super great. He's actually struggling quite a bit. 125 last lap. Compared to the top drivers that are doing 23s and 24s right now. James Pendry is doing 25s. Tom Hanks, looks like he might be passed by, who is that? Zawadzki in the yellow Ferrari. Zawadzki is right now last in the AM class. Oh, as he goes drifting to that corner. And that is the same corner where everybody has been having issues spinning. It does look like Wouter is having issues again. Same place of the track. There's a lot of drivers having issues in the third sector of the track. What this could be... Why this is hard to say. Tire pressures, but then they would be struggling in the first part of the track as well. Seems like it's only in the last part of the track. So we see another driver go off right next to Wouter there. That would be Hermosilla. Mark Whitford is holding on to his second place there and actually closing the gap on Fessler now. That's due to blue flag traffic, I'm not sure, but Whitford is definitely chasing for that first place right now. .1, 1.2 now. So Fessler pulled away a little bit. Maybe Fessler's gotten a little bit too comfortable in the first place. Thought he could relax a little bit. But, yeah, when you have Whitford behind you, that is not a possibility. Oh, as he goes wide. Ooh. He's lucky to save that one. Already lost 4 drivers due to possible incidents. It seems like most incidents have been solo incidents so far. due to slippery surfaces. So we see Fessler and Westford fighting it out. Westford already closed 0.4 on Fessler. Fessler is doing a few mistakes as he's goes a little bit wide there, maybe. I think he's feeling the pressure from Whitford right now. Karsorenko in 3rd place already. Already pulled away from Hoffman quite a bit. Which does make sense because he is in pro class compared to Hoffman. So you see, if you look on the list, we can see that the AM drivers are right now, they're up in the middle of the field. Possibly due to silver drivers doing their pit stop earlier, but also because of a lot of spins from a lot of drivers. I believe we've lost Baumgartner. Last race he couldn't join us because he had injured his hand. So I think he's gonna try today, but it looks like he might have had a little bit too much issues, so he might just decide to rest for this race as well. Dave Hammerstead in his Lexus. It's a really nice Lexus he's riding. I think he made the livery himself. Last season he was joined by his teammates, so they have similar liveries. This season he's all by himself. But he's definitely improved from last season. As you see Albon going on a push. Oh. Lucas Fessler, Whitford is right behind him right now. Let's see where is he gonna try to overtake? There's not a lot of overtaking spots in this track. Now this might be one, but also you kind of have to just hope that the other driver actually makes a mistake. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard to overtake, especially when it's a good driver like Fessler. Although we have seen him make a few mistakes already, so he might be feeling the pressure. Let's hope he doesn't go wide here. Stays on track. Watch out for those drive-throughs. I'm gonna push the track limits too hard and get a drive-through. Seems to be quite common among the faster drivers. Just push a little bit too hard. Let's just see Balikaya overtake a back marker. Fessler still got that little bit of a gap. I think Westford is just waiting for a mistake right now, as he's making his own mistake. Personally, this is a very fun track to drive. The flow of the track and everything is just, it's fun, but it's also quite a hard track, especially for beginners. The track is quite narrow in some places. There's not a lot of overtaking opportunities, and it can be quite intimidating for new drivers. Surprisingly, it doesn't look like we've lost any AM drivers so far. They're driving safe, it looks like. Just trying to stay on track, not making mistakes. Most mistakes been from the silver drivers. Of course, the black drivers are only competing for the overall championship, but they are marked black because they didn't qualify for the season, so the pace might vary. So the drivers that are around them knows that their pace might vary. Gives a little bit of an extra safety for the other drivers when they're trying to overtake, and they can kind of guess how fast they're going to go around the corner and their braking points, etc., etc. As we see, Cara is now being chased by Hoffman. There's a fight for first, and we also have a fight for third place right now. And none of the top 6, no, actually 7 drivers have made their pit stop yet. Dacia, of course, taking his first pit stop already. So he might be up there among the fighting for the podium. You see Mark Westford closing up again. But is he gonna be able to get that overtake done? I believe it was season 3 when Edwin Johnson and Eric Einarson was battling it out for a first place on this this beautiful track. The fight started at the start of the race. Edwin Johnson got a little bit of a incident, and Eric could pull his gap. Unfortunately, Eric had a little bit of a issue with his shifter, so he couldn't shift down or up properly, so he lost a lot of time on that, and EJ managed to regain the time he lost, and unfortunately for Eric, in the end, Edwin Johnson actually took the podium on Brands Hatch. Oh, as it looks like Mark is gonna go for it on the inside. Is he gonna make it? Oh, he manages to push through. I don't think Lucas Fessler was ready for that one. Does it look like he can be pushing through, gain that position, or is he just gonna fall back here? It looks like he's trying a little bit. It's looking like he's pushing a little bit too hard, Fessler there. Oh, we see Havello got a drive-through. Unfortunately, Havello, of course, one of our new drivers as well. I believe he's from America. Not sure where in America. He's driving that Lamborghini. I think it's the only Lamborghini we have this season. Which is unfortunate. Last season we didn't drive on Brands Hatch, but in season 3, Edwin Johnson, who took the victory, was of course driving the Lambo on this track. So it's definitely possible with a Lambo. Guess we're watching James Pendry right now. James Pendry pulled a 126 on his last lap. Compared to Mark Westford, I was doing 124.6. So Mark Westford is quite a bit faster. Serenko's still holding off against Hoffman there. Hoffman actually looks like he's losing a little bit of time. Serenko was the second overall winner in season 4. Of course, finishing right behind Westford. Third place was a driver called... what is his last name? Well, his first name is Ryan, and he was in the same team as Whitford. I believe he is commentating for the RCI right now. so he could not join us for this season. Sorenko is extending the gap to Hoffman from the looks of it, maybe? Maybe not. So he's coming up to a few back markers here. Hopefully that won't hold him up too much. Oh, looks like we're starting that Ferrari right there. Mercedes is C. Robertson and O'Keefe in the Ferrari, so they were fighting for position there. Most of those drivers are in the AM class, fighting for the third podium. Yeah, third place podium in AM class. O'Keefe and C. Robertson in the Mercedes there. Sorenko pulling away from Hoffman now, as Hoffman gets stuck in traffic a little bit. If we look at the timings, we can see that Mark Westford's almost pulled a 1 second gap to Fessler already. So Mark Westford is definitely got this under his control right now. Let's hope he can push through without making any mistakes. Peter Fuldaci looks like he's overtaking a back marker. Or am I mistaken? Yes, he is overtaking number 69, A. Zawadzki. As we just lost another driver. Hopefully not another disconnect. Westford overtaking Rocky Morton in the Porsche. Rocky Morton right now is first in the M class in this race. Of course, it looks like Balikaya, that wasn't first, did, as we see Fessler going off track as well as Rocky. Both managed to save it. That's going to benefit Westford. Is going to get a lot more distance on him right there. But as I was saying, yeah, Rocky Morton and T. Balikaya is the top drivers in the AM class right now. T. Balikaya made his pit stop already. Rocky Morton looks like he has 2 pit stops left, so he might be saving those for the end. Mark Westford is pushing on. Oh! Lucas Fessler's gone into the pit. He might be changing tires there. Sorenko's gained the second place by automation there, but he also has not taken his pit stop yet. Mark Westford's still pushing on. Mark Westford's best lap right now is 1:23.4. Compare that to Hoffman, that is 1:23.9. So Mark Westford is half a second faster than Hoffman on his fastest time right now. Christopher Hoffman definitely got the silver class in his grasp right now. He might take another win in the silver class. So it looks like Hoffman might actually he should probably be moved up to the pro class, possibly. As T. Balikaya as well, he's been dominating the AM class. As we see him trying to go for, is this a lapped car? Or is he trying to unlap himself? Not sure who's that. Oh yeah, there's a lapped car, Elcar Cohen. should be letting him pass, because he is 1 lap down. Not sure if he's getting any blue flags. As Dave Hammerstedt takes 3rd place. Of course, the pro drivers have gone into the pit there. Fessler has been stuck in the pit for quite some time. Not sure what's going on there. Did he make a tire change and repair some damage, maybe? It's a little bit unsure what happened there. It might cost him his 2nd place. Aros Rank is currently in 1st place as he just goes in for a pit now. Mark Westford's already taken his 1st pit stop. Oh, Lucas Fessler. Oh, okay, I see what Lucas Fessler did. Lucas Fessler took 2 really quick pit stops in a row to get rid of all his pit stops, so now all he has to do is push to the end. So that would explain why Peter Foldacey is currently in 5th place in front of Fessler. Still got 1 pit stop left. Okay, Morton still hasn't taken his 1st pit stop. Be going on a short water break, but I'll be right back. You enjoy the racing.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
Alright, I am back. What changes do we have? Looks like Kara Sorenko has taken his pit stops. All top 3 drivers have taken their pit stop. Actually, all top 4 drivers. Gonna be interesting to see if P. Daisy, the last in the pro class, has not taken his pit stops. Summer Hoffman, of course, was in front of Daisy, but could Daisy overtake him and come out in front of him is the question. As we are on board with Henry right now. Henry's putting in 126.2 compared to his quickest lap, which was 124.6. As we see something, not sure what happened there. Car 123 going into the pits. Lewis Carcone. Peter Daisy still staying out. I think Westford is right behind him though. He's definitely gonna lose first, second, possibly even third place. He might come out between Kara Sorenko and C. Hoffman. The question is, when will he take his pit stop? It looks like he's losing quite a bit of time towards M. Whitford right now. As we see M. Whitford there right behind him. Looks like he definitely has his eye on that position right now. Although he probably knows that at least he has one more pit stop. So he's not going to go all crazy over it. Is closing up real quick. Looks like he might even go for it here. Yeah, Lacy's just letting him go. He knows. Lazy knows. He's still got one pit stop. There's no idea of fighting that. As he goes in. We'll see where he comes out though. Will he come out in front or behind C. Hoffman? And if he comes out behind, will he be able to overtake? Yeah, it looks like he's definitely gonna lose on that position. As we see O'Keefe trying. Oh no, never mind. Kirkhoen is lapped. Yeah. Kirkhoen should be letting it go here, but he is still pushing it. Have to be careful there so he doesn't get a penalty for not letting lapping drivers go. Of course, there's no obligation to let him by immediately, but should do it as quick as possible when it's safe. She did right there. Keefe, of course, he's in the team of Rocky Morton, which is in second place. So it looked like the team. It says Kiza Racing there, but he's switched the team into Sporting Motorsports, which is Rocky Morton's team, who's the team owner and also the first driver of the team. So they joined together. See if they can compete for the overall team championship this season. Although it does look like that might be a pipe dream, because we have quite a few good teams this season. Hoffman is fourth place still. Where did Foldacy? Oh, Foldacy went far down. Foldacy is down into 8th place. Looks like he's right behind James Penry right now. Let's watch Penry right now, fighting with Hammerstedt for overall 5th place. Where James Penry is only fighting for the overall class, so he's got no podium to fight for. Not right now. Of course, if any of the pro drivers make a mistake, Penry has all the chance. Henry's a really fast driver. as mentioned before, he won. He didn't win, but he took a podium, second or third place in the American Series, or America's Series with us last season. So yeah, Penry definitely has the possibility to be fast. Dave Hammerstedt is also from the America Series, but he was fighting for the silver class that season. I believe he came in first or second in that. Oh, as we see someone spin right behind Mark Whistler. I didn't see quite who that was. Teammates here for one of the Olympus teams. Alvin Petit letting Caro go. Alvin Petit's been struggling this race, but he has made up quite a lot of positions from his incidents in the start. Caro Sorenko and Alvin Petit are really similar pace usually, but it looks like this track is benefiting Caro more than Petit. Definitely fast, both of them. As you can see, their team cars is quite similar, but not precisely. I believe they went for a since Alvin Petit is French, she went for the red and blue, and Caro is Finnish, so he went for the white and blue. The drivers competed last season, and both of them were top last season. This season, both of them have been struggling quite a lot. Quite a few bad races, unfortunate engine problems, aka computer problems, connection problems. So they haven't really been able to fight for that top positions this season, which is a little bit unfortunate. As we see, Alvin Petit is keeping up a little bit, but it looks like Caro might be having a little bit better pace. Petit did a 125.2 last lap, while as Caro did a 124.1, so Caro is about a second faster. Yeah. Petit is definitely able to keep up with Caro in some situations. Today it looks like he's struggling a little bit. Mark Westford still in first place, leading with 9 seconds over Lucas Fessler. Third place, we got Kar Sorenko, 8 seconds in front of C. Hoffman. Hoffman is in fourth place, 13 seconds after Sorenko. I just noticed that James Pendry and Dave Hammerstedt still has one pit stop to go, so that would explain why Phil Daisy is behind them right now. So we see Caro coming up to some back markers up ahead here. I think he should be able to clear that pretty easy. Nowatzki tends to be... He's quite new to ACC. This is his first actual season, but he is... He's been a pretty clean driver so far. A pretty fair driver. Looks like he's going to let him go here. Hopefully. Yeah, he is letting him go. Lost a little bit of time. Petit is actually closing up there, but I don't think Petit is going to try anything stupid. He knows his teammate is fighting for the podium right now. Sulla in the no swear zone racing team is the only one of his team still in session. We mentioned it earlier, but Baumgartner he hurt his finger just before the race last week, and probably has not recovered from that completely. So unfortunately, he left the race earlier. Sorenko pushing on, increasing that gap to Petit once again. Well, there's more back markers coming up, so we will see how he deals with that. Seems like we don't really have any close fights going on track right now. It is mostly the Olympus racing team that is pushing each other, although they are not on the same lap, of course. Petit is actually chasing the Aston Martin that is in front of Caro right now. And that would be Petit's for position. Looks like Caro is losing a little bit of his pace there. He got out of the groove there for a second. Oh, don't lose it now. Ooh, no! As I say that, Petit almost lost it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know from experience that corner is treacherous. It's very easy to lose right there on that curve. Of course, some cars are better on the curbs than others, but yeah, luckily he saved it right there. Also, Ranko chasing T. Hanks. Just not for position though. Balikaya is still first in the AM class. Rocky Morton second place. Kay O'Keefe in third place. And we have the silver class. C. Hoffman got the first place in silver class. Dave Hammerstein in second. Tom Hanks and Petit are actually fighting for the third and last podium spot for the silver class. Petit, of course, closing up quite fast here. Just keeping up with Caro a little bit. That was up until this little bit of a... Almost lost it here in this position earlier. As we see Tom Hanks clearing a back marker. Caro Sorenko is also closing up on that same back marker and overtaking him right now. Yeah, Hermosillo is in that back marker for that's the no swear zone Ferrari. He's definitely got the pace, Hermosillo, but he's been having a few incidents earlier in the race today, and mostly spinning himself. I don't think we've had that many actual incidents car on car. You see Balikaya letting C. Hoffman go there. He's being lapped. Rocky Morton and O'Keefe still has a pit stop to go, I see. Both of them have a pit stop to go. Does that mean that Zawansky and C. Robertson might actually be able to fight for the podium? Not sure what the strategy is for Rocky Morton and O'Keefe. As I see, we just lost another driver. Hopefully not connection related. I think we've lost 6 drivers today. No, actually, yeah, no 6 drivers here. A few due to injuries, a few due to spinning off track. Possibly not feeling it for today, which is a little bit unfortunate. I think personally you should always try to finish a race even though it goes bad for you, because you can learn a lot from your mistakes. You learn a lot from the struggle. So yeah, I definitely would recommend any driver to always finish your races. Always finish what you start, pretty much. As we see Caro Sorenko closing up to Tom Hanks. Of course, still a back marker. We also have Petit behind Caro that is chasing Tom Hanks. That would be for third overall, or third silver class podium. As we see Kay O'Keefe going into the pit. going to be interesting to see where he comes out. Is he going to keep that podium place in the AM class, or, excuse me, is he going to lose it? Looks like he's coming out of the pits right now. Look at this mini-map. You can see he's going out of the pits. I can't see where is 69. 69 is a little bit too far behind. So I'm not quite going to be able to make that up, but there's still 21 minutes left in the race. Could possibly be a battle for the silver, or bronze medal in the M class for this race. Carson Rank is still chasing T. Hanks. Let's see, what lap times did Cara do last? Cara did a 124.6 last lap. Meanwhile, Tom Hanks did a 224.4. So Tom Hanks is slightly faster than Cara, actually. At least that lap, but it does look like Cara is closing up on him. Westford and Fessler are doing... Fessler is actually the fastest on track right now. He's doing 124.3. Mark Woodford is doing 124.5. As I see, I have to correct that Stoffer Hoffman is the fastest on track right now. He did a 124.0. So Silver Driver fastest on track right now. So Hoffman is having a really good season this season. Very few mistakes, and he just keeps the pace, and generally overall what you need to win. As we see someone leaving the pit, that would be Hammerstedt taking his pit stop, and he does keep his second place in the silver class. It's a nice exit right there. Avoiding incidents. Right now, James Pendry and Rocky Morton, the only ones that has not taken their last pit stop. I think Pendry is quite a bit ahead of anyone behind him, it looks like. So he might feel it's worth just waiting with that pit stop. I'm not sure what his strategy is. See if Tom Hanks lets Cara go rather easy. We are in a similar pace, but you know, all fair play there. As we go on board with Lucas Fessler, best lap 123.2, last lap 124.0. Definitely not his quickest pace, but he's definitely keeping up with Westford right now. As we see Alvin taking back marker, chasing Hammerstedt right now. Oh, wait. Hammerstedt has lost? Oh, Hammerstedt lost his second place, so Hammerstedt is actually in third place overall for silver right now. And Petit is chasing him for the position. So this is going to be a nice battle until the end. It looks like Petit might actually be able to catch Tom Hanks as well. All depending how this battle right here goes. Really good racing from Petit. He's just had a little bit of a few incidents on his own, I should admit. This corner down here, he had a few spins in earlier. Seems like he's been able to avoid that for quite some time now, but I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say that he's not going to do it again. He's right behind. Oh, Hammerstedt goes real wide there. Not sure if he thought he was a back marker or if he just made a mistake, because maybe he felt like the pace was just... his pace wasn't good enough, so he just let him by. I'm not sure. That looked way too easy for a fight for third place in the silver class. But yeah, Petit is pushing on. 4 seconds behind Tom Hanks right now. It's going to be interesting to see if he can actually catch up. See Hoffman, 488, is still in front of Full Daisy and James Penry. James Penry, of course, still hasn't taken his pit stop. Definitely would love to see more BMWs being used. And overall, just more mixed vehicles. This season, I believe we had 7 signups for the Ferrari and 6 signups for the McLaren. So the McLaren and Ferraris was dominating. Seems like that tends to happen with any season or any series or league. That there's one car class that dominates. Everybody just go for the best car, what is perceived as the best car. Personally, I'm more of a brand looks guy, so I tend to go for the car that looks the best and also like fits the brand I like. But I'm not a super fast driver, so I'm not competing with the very best. So I don't think my car choice matters that much. So we see Hoffman go off track a little bit, letting Hermosola pass. Fuldaci overtakes Penry, that's in the pit right now, so Fuldaci taking the 5th place. Right now, there's quite a big gap up to Hoffman. Of course, an incident could change that real quick. Penry gonna come out in front of Tom Hanks. I believe he is. I'm not sure how far ahead of Tom Hanks he actually is. Nope, Tom Hanks overtakes him. Penry might be fixing some damage he has. Dave Hammerstedt also chasing him. I don't believe... So where is Hammerstedt on the track? Yeah, Hammerstedt did not catch up to Penry. Penry's still 5 seconds ahead of him. Let's just see Tom Hanks passing Rocky Morton. Rocky Morton, of course, in the AM class. Also a few laps behind Tom Hanks here. Tom Hanks still holding off against Petit, although Petit has been closing in. I believe Petit has closed in 1 second since we last checked with him, which would be about 7 minutes ago. If Petit doesn't push a little bit harder, he's not going to be able to catch Hanks. But Petit is a fast driver, so he might actually... Oh, no, never mind. Petit's lost more time now. All drivers have now cleared their pit stops, so see Havello go out of the pit. Of course, a little bit comedic that Havello is driving the Lamborghini in the Lamborghini tracker colors and also is in last place. But I think he mentioned before the season he's not the fastest driver, so kind of expected. Of course, practice makes perfect. Next season, might be up fighting for the AM class victories. We're still on board. Tom Hanks here. He's trying to hold off Petit, which it looks like he's actually been able to pull away a little bit. Stoffer Hoffman being chased by a back marker there, almost losing control. That would be 69 Zawadzki in the yellow Ferrari behind. Still chasing. Doesn't look like we have any direct battles right now. Fessler is still 8 seconds behind Whitford. I don't think Whitford is pushing super hard. I think he's just driving to stay safe and not making mistakes right now. As Petit looks like he's about to lap Hammerstedt. Is that correct? Or did Hammerstedt... No, Hammerstedt overtook Pendry. And Pendry takes his position right back. That's interesting developments. Hammerstedt just lost the podium completely there. He takes the 3rd place on the podium. Oh no, wait, that was Pendry. That's my bad. Pendry's not in the silver class, Pendry's in the black class, which is basically the overall class, fighting with the same as the pros, although with different varied skill level. Black class is technically called Pro-Am, which represents in our races, it represents the fact they might be Pro class speed and they might be Am class speed. You get rewarded a the black class when you join later in the season, or if you didn't complete the qualification before the season. Qualification determines what class you will be in for the season. Dave Hammerstedt sliding a little bit. Stoffer Hoffman chasing back markers. Not a lot going on track right now. Petit's still chasing T. Hanks for that 2nd place, but he's losing time to him, so does not look like that is going to happen unless Hanks has a big incident. As we see someone more going into the pits again, Hermosilla. He's already cleared his laps, but he's taking another one. Possible damage, or maybe possible flat tire, actually. O'Keefe. So O'Keefe is Hammerstedt losing that much time right now. That the Am class is actually catching up with. It looks like that might be the case, but O'Keefe has to let Hoffman go. That's behind him. Of course, there's still a little bit of a gap there. He doesn't have to let him pass just yet. Keith definitely catching up to Hammerstedt right now. Hammerstedt might be on old tires. Can't really tell when he took his pit stop, which is a little bit sad. Or when he did his tire change, I mean. So as we see O'Keefe possibly letting Hoffman go here. Maybe after the next corner. I think he'll let him go here. Slowing down. Yeah, there we go. It's a safe place to let somebody pass. Hammerstedt also letting Hoffman go. Fair play all the way. Keith still chase. Oh, Hammerstedt sliding. Oh, he's got to be having some really slippery tires right now. Kieran O'Keefe trying to unlap himself here, and I think Hammerstedt doesn't have anything to put against. Nor does he need to. Yeah, those tires looks like he's driving on ice right now. Luckily for him, there's just 6 minutes left of the race. Small gap already opening up. Just kind of tells how much Hammerstedt is currently struggling with his car. Hammerstedt does not have any Silva class that he has to worry about for quite a few laps. Hermosilla has been having his own struggles with his own car the entire race. He's gone off more than once. So he's definitely not fighting for anything right now. Just taking those points, I guess. Which I would definitely recommend anyone that's struggling in a race. Just stay in the race, just finish the race. Any point is worth it. If the last race is going to be 1 point away from you winning and you know you left the race, that's just going to hurt you in the end. It's going to be such a blow in the face. But yeah. It's not always easy. The emotions gets to you. Alban Petit still pushing, trying to catch Tom Hanks, but Tom Hanks just keeping that distance. Karasarenko also looks like he has slower pace than Tom Hanks. Sarenko's tires might be a little bit worn out as well, just like we saw with Hammerstedt. Doesn't quite have the pace right now that he should. Caro's last lap was 1:30.1. Well, that must mean he had some sort of a spin, maybe. Yeah, that's... Unless he took a really early pit stop and his tires are just completely worn out right now. Dave Hammerstedt is now pushing back on O'Keefe. He got his confidence back. Pushing away. I don't know if Keith had an incident where he lost some time. It's very possible. Am I seeing this correctly? That O'Keefe is 2 seconds behind Rocky Martin right now. In that case, we might have a final battle here for second place in the AMP class. Keith is definitely closing up to Rocky Martin, so it looked like we have a battle there for the end. No battle in Pro Class, no in Silver Class. Petit is still losing on Tom Hanks, so if Tom Hanks makes a mistake, that might be it, but no on-track battles right now, except for the one between O'Keefe and Rocky Martin. Rocky Morton's lost a lot of time here now. Keith is just closing in closer and closer. Last lap, Rocky Morton made a 1:27.8. O'Keefe is doing 1 second faster. Meanwhile, Hammerstedt is also closing up. Hammerstedt, or O'Keefe and Rocky Martin in front, both are in sporting motorsports right now. Kiesel Racing was Kieran O'Keefe's last team, but he was soloing that team, so he decided to go together with Rocky Morton. Try to go for the team championship. Right now they're in a battle for second place in the AM class. It might be a possible first class battle between them in case Polikaya gets moved up to silver class. Because Polikaya has been having the silver class temp all season, so it looks like he might be moved up to the silver class. And if that happens, then this is a battle for first place and not second. See, Rocky is usually quite generous with letting people pass, but let's see if he can... Oh, as we see someone go off. That would be C. Robertson, also in the AM class. He does look like he's quite far behind. Come on, Rocky. I'm a little bit biased towards Rocky. He's been in Olympus from the very first season. So he's always the one I'm rooting for.
Leaders on final lap now.
He is trying to hold off. He is. We are on the final lap, so this is going to be a battle until the end. Can Rocky hold Keith off? We'll soon have to switch to first place, but this battle is very interesting to watch. See them going a little bit off track there. Let's hope Dave Hammerstedt does not get involved in this. After this, they have one more lap. Who's gonna take the position? Is it Kieran O'Keefe or Rocky Morton? Most likely this is the battle for first in AM class, because Tahir Balikaya will probably be moved up to silver class. So who is gonna take the AM class victory on Brands Hatch? Is it Kieran O'Keefe or Rocky Morton? They're very close together right now. Rocky Morton seems to be struggling a little bit on his tires. O'Keefe not quite being able to push past.
The leader has finished the race.
We see Mark Whitford taking that first place yet again. Lucas Fessler has to settle with second place, unfortunately. Arsarenko in third. Let's see what happened. Oh, seems like there's a little bit of a gap. Not sure what happened there when we watched away. Keith might have made a mistake trying to overtake. All Rocky has to do right now is hold on. Keith is chasing him. Just one more corner now. Rocky takes this. He might be the winner of the AM class on Brands Hatch. I think this will be his second or third victory in the AM class this season. And Rocky goes over the finish line. Keith taking third place or second place. Oh, as we see Hammerstedt driving straight into. Lacey, last car on track, did not finish. Here he comes. Very good race. Very good race, everybody. Unfortunately, quite a few drivers leaving a little bit too early. We do have 2 pit stops, so if you have an accident and has to repair it, it's not the worst thing that could happen to you. You can still catch up, but this was definitely a good race. We'll see if we can get some interview with a few other drivers. So we will be back here shortly. Just stay tuned, and we'll be back with some after-race interviews.
Down, overshoots turn 1.
Green, green, green. 3 wide with hand.
They're running into each other left and right.
All clear, nice work. Outside on your property. All clear.
Hey, Caro, welcome.
Hello, hello. Thank you.
Oh, you finally got a podium.
I got a podium last race, mate.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you came in second, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the second podium.
Yeah.
How was your race?
The start was pretty okay. I got behind Hoffman in the top 4 train. And Hoffman missed his braking point, which gave me an opportunity to pass him. And then we were just driving head to toe with Hoffman. And apparently he had some tire issues, so I got a 5-second advantage after the pit stops. And then I was just pushing away.
Yeah, because I saw in the start of the race that you guys were fighting quite a lot. You were fighting with Petit for a while as well, weren't you? No, was that Wooder?
No.
Yeah, that was Wooder. Wooder and Petit was having a battle. I think you were behind them, maybe.
No, I was in front of them.
Okay. Yeah, because they had a little bit of an incident, I think. So Petit had to pit, and then yeah, his race was was just trying to catch up the entire race. But yeah, you finally had a pretty good race.
Yeah, I had one spin at the end, but I had so much advantage to the car behind that it didn't really matter.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to third place overall victory, and hope to see you next race. Although I think you will miss it, won't you?
Yep.
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 All right. Thank you very much. Hey.
Hello.
Congratulations on the first silver place.
Yes.
Yes. No overalls today.
No overall.
No overall. Just silver. How was your race? I don't think you had did you have a lot of battles or no?
Yeah, and, at first I was battling with Soranko a little. We were pretty close the first 7 to 8 rounds, I think. But then,
he mentioned you had some tire issues, I think. So you had to.
Yeah, he had some tire issues with his first. We talked right there in the waiting for the interviews channel. So he had tire issues in the first stint, and I was fine. And then the second stint, my tires were gone after 5 rounds or something. I don't know. And then I was really struggling with the pace, but still fine. Had no incidents, nothing. So
yeah, you always tend to have a good pace, and you don't make a lot of mistakes, so you always finish quite high, which is very nice to see a driver that that is that consistent and always deliver.
Yeah, I think my pace isn't probably that good. I'm always missing like 1 to 1.5 seconds to the first guys. My quali was really good. I don't know how I managed this lap today. I was second, but
Yeah, because you qualified even in
yeah,
front
I
of
qualified
Whitford.
second. I have no idea where this round came from. This was my fastest Brand Heads round of all time.
Yeah, I was surprised because Whitford is always like good on the quali and good in race, but he qualified third, and you were even in front of him, which is
Yeah.
pretty good.
That surprised me as well.
Yeah, it was,
But in the race, I'm quite all the time down to like 90%, 95%. I'm not pushing that hard, so I just keep it on the track, right? And I think on most tracks, that's how you finish high, because if you don't spin one time, if you don't have a drive through anything, that just keeps you alive.
Yeah, exactly. I always tend to say this, but people tend to push too hard. Like they
Yeah.
push themselves too hard, and then they make a mistake and spin, and they lose more time from that than if they would have just slowed down a little bit and taken it a little bit more easy and just being safe. So I like that attitude, and congratulations on the victory. And
Yeah, thank you very much.
hopefully you'll be here for Hungaroring next weekend. I
Yeah,
think.
of course.
Nice, nice.
That's my most hated track overall, but let's see.
All right. Well, it's in the morning, so maybe mornings are good for you.
Let's see. See you next week.
Yeah, congratulations. Welcome, Tahir. I can't hear you. Not sure if you can hear me or if you're there. Maybe you went AFK. We'll see. I'll pull up Rocky Morton actually. Let's see. Pull him up there. Keith as well. They had a battle at the end there. Let's see. Rocky, can you hear me?
Roger, Dodger.
Hey, you and Kieran O'Keefe had a nice battle there for the second.
11th and 12th. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's second in the AMP class, but
Yeah.
you'll probably get the win for that because it looks like Tahir is going to be moved up to silver.
All right. Okay.
So
Okay.
any wins he had and any second places you had before this race will be given to you.
Wow. Okay.
So you might have more than one win this season.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent.
Which is good for you. But that was a really intense battle at the end there.
It was because he was gaining on me for some reason. I kind of lost my nerve towards the end of the race. I wasn't attacking the corners like I did at the beginning, and that's what lost me some time. And then Kieran had the pace. He could potentially have passed me on the last 2 laps, but something happened in one of the bends. He hit a bit rubber or something, and he had to fall back.
I see. Yeah, the Mercedes was spinning quite a lot. I saw there was a lot of drivers spinning this race. Not so many incidents between drivers, but more like drivers spinning by themselves, especially in the third sector there at the end in one of the corners. It was a lot of spins there.
That's what I said to Kieran at the start. You know, if you just hold your nerve for the first couple of laps, at Brands Hatch, there's going to be cars going off all the time. So just drive a safe race and you'll make up places.
Yeah. Christopher Hoffman, the winner of Silver Class, he said the same thing. He drives at a 95% pace on some tracks, like especially like Brands Hatch, because like you gain more from not spinning, even though you're driving slower than you could be driving. Just to stay safe and stay on track. So
what's difficult about Brands Hatch though, for the amateur class and that, is when the faster cars come up behind you. If it's on a series of bends, it's very difficult to let them pass, and that gets extremely nerve-wracking, and you can lose a lot of time there.
Yeah, it's a hard track to pass, and like competing for position, but letting cars go by safely in blue flags. Yeah, you're right. It's not an easy track for any of that. But it looked like we had a pretty clean race. Everybody everybody did what they should. Clean driving, fair driving. A very nice race from you and pretty much from everyone. So
Yeah, very enjoyable race today. Good stuff, and the rain stayed off, so that was a bonus as well.
yeah, we'll see what happens on Hungaroring next weekend though. It's a morning race, and we'll see if we get rain or if it's dry. Hopefully, hopefully dry, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, okay.
All right, congratulations, man.
Thanks, Eric.
All right, let's see if we can get Tahir up here. Tahir, can you hear me?
I can indeed hear you.
Hey, now I can hear you.
Yeah, great.
That was a great race.
Yeah, it was quite nice.
I don't think we saw a lot of you in the race, but you were definitely top of the AM class as usual. Up there fighting with the silvers.
Yeah, my lap time was consistent, so that was a good thing. I had a first actually this race. I spin out and crashed during warm up, which was really stupid.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad. I just probably lost a few seconds during repair, but was still okay.
Yeah, you still got that AM victory. Of course, you'll probably get moved up to silver class, but you already knew that. So that means you won't get the AM. You won't get to keep the AM victories that you have, but you're definitely a fast driver, so you'll definitely be competing for a silver class positions and points, because I even believe right now you're like above half of the silver class in the standings, if I'm not mistaken.
So. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I think that makes sense. So it would be another a new challenge for me as well.
Yeah,
so it would be a good thing.
Yeah, you're definitely a faster. Was this your first season or?
Yeah, my first season.
Yeah, your first season, like any sim racing or just in ACC?
Yeah, I just started this year actually, so it's my first league ever.
Yeah, so you're very good then, and hopefully we'll see you keep evolving and get better and better.
Yeah, hope so.
And maybe pro class next season.
Yeah, could be. I don't want to,
yeah, don't be too cocky.
Aim too high. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations and good race, man.
Thank you, Eric. Have a good day.
Yeah. See you on Hungary.
Yeah. Bye.
Kieran.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, that was a hell of a race, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a nice battle with you and Rocky at the end.
Yeah, I took out Robertson.
You took him out?
Well, I took him out, so his car was sideways.
Oh.
And then the only way that I could rectify this is hit him again and nudge him straight.
Oh, so you actually saved him as well?
I took him out and went, oh, shit. And then I went, do you know what? I reckon if I hit him again soft enough, it'll just straighten him up and he'll be okay. So I hit him again and he straightened off and he was away he went.
I mean, yeah, that's tend to happen in ACC. Yeah. Was that why you were lost a little bit of time at the end to Rocky?
No, that was like the second lap. So Rocky,
because we were watching the battle between you and Rocky, and then Mark, of course, he finished his race, so we switched over to him, and then when we came back to you guys, you had a few more lengths to Rocky, so we missed what happened there.
He was 15 seconds ahead of me. And he said, I don't think I can catch Tahir. And I went, oh, yeah, so probably not. Anyway, so he goes, I'm okay. He goes, I'm just going to keep it going and be fine. I went, well, I said, the guy behind me ain't going to catch me. But I said, I reckon I can catch you. He's like, no, be okay. Anyway, so 15 seconds, and I was doing 125s and he was doing 127.28.
Yeah.
And then obviously the silver cars came in between us and I was right behind him. And then there was not the first hairpin, but like the the bend where the Indy track goes right, but you go left here.
Yeah.
That bend there. I had the chance to take him, and I thought I'd rather not take him because I might have took him out. I took us both out.
Yeah.
So I let him go, and even he was like, he goes, what happened? I said, I couldn't do it. So it wasn't worth it. Anyway, I was winding him up the whole time. I said, have you heard the Jaws theme tune? He goes, yeah, I have. I said, it's not helping.
Well,
yeah, I was so
you-
sure I was going to get him at one point, but
I mean, you still got a podium from it, so it
Yeah.
was a very nice race. Team Sporting Motorsport starting out very well, very strong.
yeah, no, it's good. It's good fun, and it's nice to have someone to talk to as well in the race.
Yeah,
So,
it's definitely helps, especially like when you do races like this. It's always fun to have someone to talk to because it just makes the experience better. I think that's why so many people also like endurance racing because you always have like someone you're actually in a team with someone, so you have someone to talk to and
yeah, I think it helps with concentration as well.
yeah, for a lot of
Right.
people it does. I know some people just want quiet, but yeah, it was a really nice race.
It was good fun. There was a lot of incidents, like tons.
Yeah, I think most of them were like solo incidents. I don't think there was a lot of car-on-car contact. Not that we could see in the stream, anyways. A lot
The
of
first
a lot
2
of
or 3 laps, there's loads.
car-on-car.
I think so. Yeah, I mean,
Because the ones we saw on the stream was mostly cars going off by themselves.
Mm.
So,
But-
well, we'll see
but
in the
there's-
incident reports.
yeah,
Uh,
should be good.
yeah. Well, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you at Hungary.
Yeah, hopefully. I'll see you next time. I'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah. Goodbye, mate.
Yeah.
All right. That was today's race at Brands Hatch. It was a really interesting race. We had quite a few drivers drop off a little bit too early. I think they gave up a little bit too early. They could definitely have fought their way back and gotten some points, but overall, it was a good race and it was fun. Next week we'll be on Hungaroring. I believe I said it was a morning race, so we'll be morning. The weather will be determined tomorrow. For those that don't know, we go by we use real weather data. So whatever the prediction for the weekend is on Monday, on the same week, that's the weather we go with for the server. So the weather could be pretty much anything. So we'll see tomorrow which race weather we'll get, and hopefully we'll see some dry weather because wet weather tends to be a lot more chaos, but wet weather can be fun as well. Hopefully you guys will be there too, and hopefully this was an enjoyable stream, even with just one commentator. But this was it for today's race. Round 4 it was at Brands Hatch, and hope to see you guys next weekend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you will be notified when we go live next time, and you can watch our races. If you want to join our races, you can do so on our Discord. There should be a link in the description. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Good luck, guys. Have a good Sunday, and I'll see you next time. And let's do the promo video one more time.
Green and white checkers in the air. Oh, Michael! Now overshoots turn 1.
Green, green, green. 3 wide with hand. running into each other left and right. All clear, nice work. Outside on your bumper. All clear.